Standardization in Philippines. Let us look at the salary tranche for 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2027, a 4-year span salary grade for government employees in Philippines. So the table that you see here is the salary grade structure SG and steps for government employees in Philippines. The first one you see is the first tranche. The first tranche effective date is January 1st, 2024. So the first tranche salary grade is grade 1 to grade 33, and it has 8 steps. Step 1, step 8. So the salary grade is where you are, and the steps are number of years you've been upgraded to. So in 2024, this will be the payment for government employees from first tranche to salary grade 1 all the way to salary grade 33, as you can see on the screen. Then in 2025, second tranche, same salary grade 1 to 33, step 1 to step 5. There's going to be a 10% increment, 10% increment until 2027. So that is the second tranche in 2025. You can pause it to search what you are looking for. So SG means salary grade. So SG 11 means salary grade 11. That's 32,670 pesos. Third tranche, salary grade 1 to 33. You can see another 10% increment, extra 10%. So allowances and remunerations are also catered for, and we'll read that to you. The salary schedule shall be implemented on January 1, 2024, every January 1 thereafter until the final tranche in 2027. The fourth tranche, which will be 2027, the salary increase is equivalent to an across the board annual 10% increase for 4 years. With this bill, the government will alleviate the living conditions of the 2.46 million public servants. Consequently, the much needed relief that this measure offers will further motivate government personnel and invigorate public service. And so this is the fourth tranche, which will be the last tranche of the 10%. And this is the documents, the 19th Congress of the Republic of the Philippines. This is the document we are talking about. So this is the acts and all the recommendations that have been made and currently in effect. Is currently the bill seeks to improve the purchasing power of approximately 2.46 million civil servants in the country that was eroded by inflation by providing an increase in the salary of government officials and employees. It also aimed to attract and retain competent and committed civil servants and increase productivity among the public sector workers. Salary Standardization Law 2024 for civilian government workers, 10% increment until 2027. The Salary Standardization by virtue of Republic Act number 11466, otherwise known as the Salary Standardization Law of 2019, the rationale government implemented the salary modification of government employee. The modified salary structure was implemented in 4 tranches from January 1, 2020 to January 1, 2023. And when that ended, the new one, which is this one, is starting effectively January 1, 2024 to December 2027, which a new one will be available. However, the adjusted salary is still inadequate since the country is still recovering from the effects of the pandemic. Government employees can barely afford to support their families as the inflation rate between April 2019 and April 2023 grew at a significant 1,200%. And this is the cause of this, or the reason for this increment. This proposal will put more money in government employees' pockets and will increase disposable income, boost consumer spending, and in turn will stimulate the economy and help generate more revenues. The bill mandates the implementation of salary increment for government officials and employees in accordance with salary schedule for 4 tranches. So now you have started taking the salary and the first tranche. How is it going? Put it in the comment section. Is it going as expected? Is everything going down? And percentage of salary schedules and provinces and municipals. So you can pause it and play later, and then you can read the instructions here. Look at point 9. Starting January 1, 2024, the first tranche schedule for civilian personnel. B. By January 1, 2025, the second tranche schedule for civilian personnel. C. By January 1, 2026, the third tranche schedule for civilian personnel. And D. By January 1, 2027, the fourth tranche schedule for civilian personnel. And this will be the salary structure for all government workers in Philippines. How much is the dollar rate currently in your country? Put it in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel. It's all about public sector salary structures. Subscribe now. In other countries, what happened is that When the salary is pegged per percentage of every year, for example, this 10% every year for the next 4 years, should inflation go so high that workers are unable to bear, or the money does not pay for what it's supposed to pay for or cater for what it's supposed to cater for? The cost of living allowance. The cost of living allowance is just a short period of allowance that is given to workers to compensate for the lost value of their salaries. And usually labor fights for this. Is universal or international practice. So here is the salary grades for Philippines from 2024, 2025, 2026 and 2027 for all government workers. Any update or any changes that has been made will definitely be communicated by government. Kindly subscribe to this our channel and get more insightful information from around the world. It's all about public sector workers, civil servant workers, and civil, all of them together. Subscribe to this our channel. We appreciate your patronage. Seekers News GH.